Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome, my dear students in grade 9 and our sons abroad. Today, inshallah, we will start our final revision. We will start with the exam of the last year, advanced level. English language, advanced level, first term. That was the exam of the last year, 2022 first term. The first question, of course, was dialogue. Language functions supply the missing parts in the following dialogue. Of course, I told you before, my dear students, that we have to read the whole dialogue as a whole before we start answering the questions, because we have to decide first if it's an answer needs a question or a question needs an answer. And you have to take care of the tense of the questions or the answer so as to be matched together. Welcome back to your homeland. It was a pleasant flight. Space, no, it wasn't. Space, from London to Cairo. Space, but I broke my journey at Athens. Did you travel first class? No, I prefer. Yes, many passengers prefer economy class as you did. Let's start here, my dear students. Welcome back to your homeland. How was your flight? That is the first suggestion. How was your flight? It was a pleasant flight. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. So here you can suggest an answer. Was it a direct flight? Was it a comfortable flight? Was it a tiring flight? Was it a long flight? No, it wasn't. And here we can suggest an answer. How long did it take from London to London to Cairo? We can suggest an answer here. It took about 6 hours. Of course, my dear students, the answers could be varied from 1 to 1. Did you travel first class? No, I prefer economy class. That's the answer for the last item. So here, how was your flight? Was it a direct flight? How long did it take? It took about 6 hours. I prefer economy class. Here, the second question, choose the correct words in brackets. Hani finished, is finishing, has finished, finishes all his homework already. Already here is one of the keywords of the present perfect. So here the right answer has finished. That's the village which were when who where my sister works. Here the relative pronoun that expresses place where. Amir gives, takes, wastes, makes so much time on the internet. Wastes. People who live or work abroad suffer from nostalgia, homesickness, panic, jealousy. Of course, homesickness. Homesickness means when you are eager to return back to your homeland. الحنين إلى الوطن. Jenny is intellectual, smug, scatty, pushy. She is always so pleased. Jenny is always smug. smug الشخص اللي هو معجب بنفسه. Have you ever lost, won, scored, draw a medal or a cup in a sport? Have you ever won? I'm sorry I'm late. I forgot the meeting. It just slipped my mind. It means I forgot about it. That, which, who, what annoys me about Joe is that he is always talking. What annoys me? Do you think the ozone layer will be destroyed? That is passive in the future simple. Do you think the ozone layer will be destroyed? Dalia suggested, said, stated, encouraged. Of course, encouraged Muna تشجعها. Rewrite the following sentences using the words in brackets. Could you please describe how you feel? Symptoms. Symptoms here are out. Could you please describe your symptoms? Having a good dictionary is important. It is followed by the adjective here. Important is the adjective here. It's important. To have followed by the infinitive. To have a good dictionary. Mom and dad have always struggled to make sure I am happy. Great length. Mom and dad went, or you can say have gone, have gone have gone to great length. To went to great length to make sure I am happy. went to great length or have gone to great length. Mr. Nader arrived exactly at the right moment for the meeting. Mr. Nader arrived in time. In time for the meeting. In ancient Egypt, people wrote everything on papyrus. Wood. Wood is one of the words that is used like the same as used to. So in ancient Egypt, people would, followed by the infinitive, would write everything on papyrus. ورق البردي. Now to the passage, comprehension passage, reading comprehension. Read the following passage and answer the questions. We have to read the passage first. There are similarities between animals living in wide open spaces. The lion is an animal that lives in open area. The lion is the largest member in the family of cats. It lives in Africa. When it is angry or irritated by flies, the lion whips its tail around. The favorite food for the lions is raw meat. The lion gets its food from the animals it kills every day. It hunts at night, يصطاد ليلا, but during the day it lies in the shade of a tree. The lion kills only for food. The male always eats first. When it finishes, the rest of the family, the lioness and cubs, الأنثى والأشبال الصغار, have their turn. The zebra also lives in wide open areas, open spaces. Its enemy is the lions because lions like zebra meat. Both zebras and lions like to live in open areas where they can run and play. Water is important for the zebra. Almost every day it goes to water hole where its enemy, the lion, is sitting there waiting for it. Now to the questions. Why does the lion go out at night? Of course, here it goes out at night to hunt. It hunts at night because it hunts at night. In what way are lions and zebras similar? Here are the answers. Both zebras and lions like to live in open areas where they can. This is the similarity between lions and zebras. Both zebras and lions like to live in open areas where they can run and play. What does the lion wait? What does the lion wait for at the water hole? It waits for its prey, الفريسة. It waits Almost every day it goes to waterhole where its enemy, the lion, is sitting there waiting for it. يبقى ايه؟ نقول هنا what does the lion wait for at the waterhole? It waits for the zebra it waits for the zebra. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C. Lions like to eat meat, frozen, rotten, raw meat. Of course, raw meat, اللحوم النيئة. The lion is by fly, is annoyed, interested, discouraged, happy, is annoyed. Why annoyed? Because here the lion is irritated when it's angry or irritated by flies. Irritated هنا يثار. So the lion is annoyed by flies. The underlined word there refers to, here the word here, the lion is sitting there. It refers to the water hole. It refers to the open spaces, shade of tree, water hole, a tree. Of course, the water hole. Now to the writing. Write a paragraph of 10 sentences or 10 lines on one of the following topics. Sports are important for our health. As place you have visited or like to visit. I want you to take care of your structure, take care of your spelling, take care of the ideas that are included in your paragraph. Here, I will help you, my dear students, with that model answer that you can get some ideas from that subject. Sports are important for our health. Every day, sport becomes more important than ever. Of course, we all know the bad diet that many people follow now due to the lack of time. Fast food saturated with fats and مشبع بالدهون and carbohydrates has become one of the meals for our children as well as adults. Of course, this diet leads to obesity, البدانة, and major health problems that make everyone suffer. Therefore, providing a little time for sports on a daily basis will certainly reduce your chances of catching many diseases caused by obesity and lack of burning وعدم الحرق. Therefore, exercise is one of the most important practices in our modern age, and I recommend doing it on a daily basis, at least 30 minutes a day. Finally, I can say that the benefits of sport are very important, and all countries encourage it to become the most important daily habits and activities for us. That's just a suggestion for your answers, and they want you to get more training about writing the paragraph. Now to the questions literature. The novel A Tale of Two Cities. We have to comment on two only of the following. You will have three, you will choose two, comment, and you will have here 4 questions, you will choose 3. Let's see the answers for the story. Comment on 2 of the following quotations. Come, child, we are going in to see your father. Who said this? You have to say who said the quotation and the occasion in which it was said. This quotation was said by Mr. Laurie to Lucy Manette when he revealed to her that her father is still alive and they are going to see him in Saint Antoine. I'm disappointed with life. I'm a failure at everything. This is the second quotation. These words were said, of course, by Sidney Carton. Sidney Carton said that to who? To Charles Darnley in the tavern after the trial. He confessed that he never cared for anyone and no one seemed to care for him. That's why he always seems disappointed with life. Question 3, here I answered the 3 quotations so as to help you. This property and my country are both lost to me. Yeah, of course, this quotation was said by Charles Darnley to his uncle when he went to him in his palace or chateau to ask him to reconsider treating the peasants in a good way. This was said by Charles Darnley to his uncle, the Evermond, when he asked his uncle to try to correct the family mistakes towards the peasants, but his uncle threatened him هدده, so he decided to give up his property and family name and will live in England under a false name, Charles. Answer the 3 questions, only 3 questions out of 4. What did the poor people of Saint Antoine do when the cask of wine broke? This is a very important question, and it is always repeated in different exams in the last few years. The wine spilled on the rough stones in the street. All the people stopped what they were doing and ran over to drink the wine that was mixed with mud. What effect had prison left on Dr. Manette? ما الأثر الذي تركه السجن على دكتور مانيت? Dr. Manette was greatly affected. He became a wreck of a man, بقايا إنسان. He suffered from the loss of mind and weakness in body. He became frightened, shaking, and uncertain of anything. We can skip this. He could remember nothing of his past life, even his name. Or you can say, contract this answer, we say, he almost lost his mind, that he even forgot his name. You can use your own language, of course, my dear students. What was Charles Darnley accused of? He was accused of being a spy. بماذا اتهم Charles Darnley؟ اتهم بكونه جاسوس who collected information about the English army for the benefit of France. Why didn't Carton propose to marry Lucy? لماذا لم يتقدم سيدني كارتون للزواج من لوسي؟ لأنه كان يشعر بأنه غير جدير بها. Because he felt that he is unworthy of her love, as he is a drunk and a failure with life. The last question, my dear students, is poetry. And you have that question. Poetry. Answer the following questions from the poem F. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, it can. If you can trust yourself when all men about doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. Paraphrase the above lines. In the first and second lines, the father is asking his son to be calm and stable and never be angry even when people around him are getting angry. In the third and fourth lines, the son is asked to have self-confidence, ثقة بالنفس, even when all people doubt him. Son should listen to other people's criticism. يستمع إلى نقد الناس. طبعا don't write Arabic like this. I just wrote it to help you. it may be true, and he can reform himself. Pick out a figure of speech from the above lines. Here, the figure of speech: keep your head, losing theirs, trust and doubt. These are the figures of speech that are mentioned in the previous stanza. This is the end of our session today, my dear students. I was very happy to be with you. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to put like and subscribe to my channel. Till we meet again in another exam, I wish you the best of luck and brilliant success. Thank you.